Improve your Italian. Hi, this is Ilaria from ilazed.com and welcome to the episode number 54 of my podcast Italian Language in English. In today's episode, I am going to give you some practical suggestions to improve your Italian. If you want to know more, keep listening to this audio. Have you been studying Italian for a long time, but feel that your language skills are struggling to improve? Do you know the grammatical rules perfectly, but can't find the right word when you need to speak? Don't worry. These are all common problems and can be resolved with a bit of practice. When learning a language, you need to learn basic grammar, words, and sentence structures. But it is also necessary to put into practice everything we have learned by speaking. It's important to practice to improve your Italian. Every language has specific sounds that are difficult for not native speakers to produce. For example, Italian sounds are similar to Spanish sounds, but not exactly the same. And they are completely different from German, Russian, or Chinese sounds. What does this mean? It means we need to get used to producing the sounds of Italian or the language we are learning through practice. We need to exercise our muscles, mouth, and jaw so that the sounds and consequently the words are pronounced correctly. I know very well that this is anything but easy. I remember perfectly, for example, one of my students with whom I was doing pronunciation exercises. He told me how much all his muscles were straining as he tried to imitate the sounds I was making. Let's practice to improve your Italian. Here are 3 exercises that can help you improve your pronunciation. 1. Read out loud. Reading is not enough. It is certainly a very useful exercise for memorizing new words and understanding sentence structures. But if you want to see an improvement, not only in your fluency, but also in your pronunciation, you need to read out loud. You need to get used to hearing your voice using a language different from your native one. And especially, you need to get used to adopting particular positions, for example, of the mouth, which will allow you to produce certain sounds. 2. Repeat what you did during the day. This is an excellent exercise, which allows you to practice and improve your speaking ability. Every evening, before going to sleep, list everything you did during the day and what you will do the next day. Especially if you have a very active life and engage in many activities, you can practice describing many different situations. 3. Record your voice. Recording and listening to your voice is an excellent way to evaluate your starting level and monitor your progress. Recording yourself allows you to take note of what is already going well and what needs improvement. Some of you may need to improve your use of double consonants, others the pronunciation of the letter R. But whatever the flaw you have identified, record yourself with some frequency. I am sure that when you listen to yourself again after some time, you will notice improvements and be satisfied with yourself. Conclusion. These are 3 simple exercises you can do to improve your language skills. After learning basic grammar and a sufficient number of words, It is essential to learn how to produce sounds and articulate words in order to speak fluently. Clearly, the more you practice, the shorter the time needed to reach a level that satisfies you will be. If you need other explanation about the Italian language and culture, take a look at my website, ilazed.com.